Welcome back to another episode of Quarter Horse Customs. Today we're doing our first revival. We have a 1940s-ish, something around there, 30s, 9s-ish. Haven't really looked into it a whole lot. Ford tractor. All I know is because of this, it is either a 9N or a 2N. Looking at this thing, I'm thinking it's probably a 9N. Alrighty, I'm going to be straightforward. I know nothing about tractors. I know that there's an engine, some kind of transmissionals in here, clutch should be around here, and we got 3 out of 4 tires. So I'm going to bring you guys on in here, and we're going to take a look at what kind of job we have going on today. So the wife picked this up. She got a really good deal on it. Okay, the more I look at this, I don't really know if it's a really good deal, but it was cheap. So they said it ran and drove a few months ago, but it's been parked up for a long time. So wheels are covered in stuff. This tire was flat. This tire was flat. She said it did hold some air. That tire has, well, holes. So it's not doing much of anything, but thanks to the guy who tried pretending like it filled up by shoving a bolt in here, that's going to definitely help block that big hole. At first glance, everything looks okay. We got our intake pipe. We got, generator here. Oh, wow. Man, did I wire this thing up? Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, wow. It's not. Oh, okay. That's fine. We can address that later. I did have to go, I was peeking at it yesterday. I did have to soak this in WD-40 because this was stuck. There was no way in heck this thing was running because that thing was froze up really tight. So that was great. But we do have broken exhaust manifold. It's supposed to come down and out the back. So if we can get this thing to put off, then I'll go ahead and invest in putting a whole new intake and exhaust manifold bracket on here. But until then, I just want to see if this thing can start. So the radiator's looking a little rough. It's not leaking, contrary to the big puddle down here. That's actually leaking out of this hose here that I'm sure is probably factory equipment from 1940 something. Our, I think, fuel filter here, if that's what this is, I don't know. I'm assuming so. It is nice and loose. There was no starter, so we had to go ahead and go snag on one. But judging by the rust on this flywheel, this thing hasn't spun over in a long time. Ooh, it does have liquid dinosaur though. Very, very dark. Oh, we do have some footsteps here. I know those were aftermarket or added on later. Nope, no headlights. We have a amperes gauge. Oh, it does seem to do transmission-like things. Ooh, brand new oil PSI gauge. That's not hooked up, so that's going to be accurate. I don't even know where that hooks up, so we'll have to look around for oil shooting out somewhere. That's okay. Like I said, I had to fiddle with this to get this thing freed up. Just seeing if we were even going to have any luck. But I did get it freed up. So, just cut the wires. You don't need a key. We'll just tie them here. Don't even put a wire nut on them or nothing, That's the way to do that, Tractor seat looks very comfortable. Oh, yeah. Man, I could probably sit on that for a good 10 hours straight.
Yeah, fix for that. Thought I drew the chalk on it.
Perfect. Steering wheel is, well, rough. Definitely sat outside. Got a little toolbox back here. That looks great. I don't want to deal with any of that. So, oh, spark plugs. Oh, wow. I hope they didn't look like that before they came out of this. It does have the 3-point system. Ooh, we even got the shaft adapted already. I think. Okay. That's cool. So, we can take our whole 20 horsepower and hook some kind of implement that takes less than 20 horsepower and maybe make it do implementy thingies.
Can I have that, honey?
Oh, great. We're missing a light. They want the value down $30. So, choke does chokish things. This is looking really good. Nope, not really. Oh, this plug wire is not original. Plugs don't look horrible. Alrighty. All right, let's start this off by putting in our used starter from a nice gentleman on Facebook. Hopefully we can get this thing to spin over. Did we try spinning it over at all?
No.
Can we spin it over with the belt?
I don't know. Here.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, that spins over actually really easy. I mean, I don't know if that's like super good. I do know that they're only like 6 horsepower, so let's see if we can get the starter to do something on here. World's biggest starter for the whole whopping 20 horse tractor. Oh. Good news is this starter's been spray painted black, gray, and red, so it just blends in with whatever color you want to pick on the engine. We got some red, some black. I guess that's white, not gray. All right, so the starter's in. We do have oil. It spins. Let's go ahead and put an inline spark plug tester on here, just so we can have you guys check out for the blinking light. And then we're probably gonna have to jump start this with 12 volts and see what happens. Maybe we can get it. Oh, we should probably fix that ground or that generator over there. That way, if this thing does take off, it'll at least run itself. And this is a good copper wire from back when they had all copper wire. Alrighty, now let's figure out whether this thing's gonna do anything when we jump start it. Probably should make sure it's in neutral. Alright, so we got this thing hooked up. I don't have a battery in it. It's actually 6 volt. The wife's gonna run some starter fluid. We already know.
I mean, to take the. Oh, you already got it off. Gotcha.
We already know the motor spins over. So hopefully this starter is gonna do things. Hopefully this light's gonna do something. This is already doing something. We're in. I really hope that's neutral because that's a really loose shifter. All right, I think let's just shoot for it.
It's not going anywhere. You got it strapped down.
All right, give her some juice. That's not good.
We'll spark later.
Negative on the spark. Oh. Okay, we have spark. Give her some more juice.
Okay. Not too much.
Here we go.
Let's pull out. Oh, it's not holding.
What's the throttle at? Let's take the throttle down a little bit. Maybe we still need to be
Maybe
full.
we should, like idle it, maybe like halfway.
Let's just try a third. Leaking even worse. Holy shit. All right. You want to hit the button?
The clutch don't, and the thing don't stay out.
Now we don't have spark. Oh, there it goes. All right. Let's give it a minute. What?
Negated on the starter.
Yeah, negative on it. We got spark. We got fuel. Do we not have compressions? No, it was huffing.
It's huffing.
Hey, we got fireball.
think it's ground down over there too.
This guy's loose. It's not actually bolted down.
Gotcha.
It fired. Made a fireball. Timing could be bad.
That was actually a pretty hot fireball. I'm just not gonna lie.
You ready? I think we're losing battery.
I'll go down a little bit.
Ready? What?
Losing battery.
What you doing?
Trying to look into the inside of a 1940s carburetor because I'm curious of how it's designed, and maybe it's got something in here nasty that won't let it do anything. Problem is once that battery dies, we have to wait hours for it to charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, afloat. This is the jet right there.
Is he?
Just like a motorcycle carburetor. Definitely old, definitely gummed up.
Brake clean?
Yeah, I was just looking for that.
Ours is out.
It's definitely nasty.
I just want to hear the. I just hear that.
Fire! No! Yeah, it's just like these fucking motorcycle carbs I worked on in the 80s.
No, don't. Get her. Oh, shit! Oh. That was scary.
Was it really?
Yes.
Why?
Because I didn't know it was going to tip backwards.
Oh, no, you were good. You wouldn't have been backwards.
We went up and got a battery. It's a Super Start. It's the only one that was in stock in town. It's 6 volt. Remember, the positive is the ground. I'm gonna see if maybe just. I just want to hear it. Clitter clatter. Can it say something? Do something? Anything? Not burn down. So we pulled the intake off because we're trying to find one, and I'm just gonna throw some starter fluid down the holes and see if it does anything. Sounds pleasing. Sounds dead. Sounds like you can hear that one a pumping. That one's a little pumping, but I don't hear nothing out of those. Wonder if we got a stuck valve. Who am I kidding? This thing was just running last month. No. Nope. No way it was. Let's go ahead and figure out how to get this generator out of the way. Maybe I can get these inspection covers off. Oh. Well, that's always good. That's fine. The generator bracket broke.
Oh. Now what?
I don't know. We convert it to 12 volt. Perfect. Okay, that's more self-explanatory than I thought it was. Ooh, I should probably undo that wire that I just rebuilt. Waste another 30 seconds trying to put a new clip on it. All right, now let's pop off these cover plates and see if there's anything going on in here. Oh, there's valvage and sludge. Well, I'm not a rocket scientist or an engineer or nothing, but that seems to be an issue. I don't think that's supposed to be gapped like that. See what happens if we spin it over a little bit. Check the other side. Maybe we just got one dead one. So, like I said, I'm not an engineer or nothing. Why don't you guys come on down here and check this out? But I don't think there's supposed to be a gap in there and a gap down in here. That tells me these valves are hung wide open. So maybe we can get to them from the spark plug holes. I hope, because I don't want to pull the head off. But if we're a 4-cylinder running on only 2 cylinders, that could potentially lead to some issues. Let's keep these guys away from the spark plug holes. Hey, I see valvage upwardish. All right, guys, I'm going to try to just see if I can't love tap these guys back down. Maybe free them up without having to take the head off. So you guys let me know if it actually works.
Yeah. There you go. You're done.
All the way down?
Yep. Nope. Nope. Nothing. There it goes. There you go. Almost. Almost. Okay.
All right. Now let's spin it over and see if maybe... Ready? Which one?
The one in the back.
This one?
Yep. She hung wide open. I can see it coming out the hole. Okay, we're down faster that time.
What about this one? Is it down?
No, it's up. Go on.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been about an hour and a half. We've been cycling it over, smacking down a valve, cycled over, smacking down a valve. Finally, if you guys watch in here, we should have 8 valves moving. Okay. Now, honestly, I'm gonna give this battery a break. It's brand new, and it was not cheap. I'm gonna give this starter a minute to cool off. I'm gonna get this all thrown back together, and then we're gonna spray some starter fluid and see if this thing doesn't take off. Hopefully it runs away. I would be okay with that. Do something. Make fire! All right, let's thrash this thing back together and see if we can make it do motor things. I think everything's put back together. Ish, enough-ish. Besides the fact that we don't have an intake or carburetor or exhaust manifolds or... That's fine. Spark checker, random wire out of the way. Okay. You ready? Let's see what she does. Okay, I should probably like hook the battery up, hook the switch up.
You know what I'll be? I'll be a starter glue. Okay. Okay.
She's either gonna catch on fire or she's gonna start.
He's trying. Grab out on the starter button and do that. I think that would be less sensitive.
Only back here. These ones aren't.
It did it the first time. Can I only be at one place at once? So see this right back here, it starts to fire back here, but then I can't get up there before it tries to fire again.
You want to put the intake back on then?
I mean, it's up to you.
We do have two of them. There's a brake clean.
Ready?
Dual wielding! Come on. Ready?
Told you.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
That was huge.
Yeah, it blew whatever the fuck that right there is off. The oil cap, I think.
You don't got eyebrows.
Yes, I do. Oh, fuck, we need to go my makeup out of my mouth.
Whew. Alrighty, well, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this episode of Quarter Horse Customs. It was pittering and it was puttering. But we're going to have to go ahead and get a intake, exhaust manifold, and probably a carburetor before we continue the dual wielding. So thank you very much for watching. This thing will be back, hopefully running next time and not blowing up in my nice barn.